Hi, my name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction Tea. And this is a tea timeless reading for the month of December, the year 2018. This is the last month of this year. So we're going to look into Taurus. We're going to see what's going on with some of you Taurus here. For the first thing, I'm picking up that there's a Taurus that you have really been into, I would say, a depression, a low state, and I feel like that you're coming out of it. And I do feel like that you're coming out of it and you're going to stay out of it, because you kind of been like going back and forth, trying to pull yourself out of a ditch and you slide back down. Well, now I feel like you're finally getting out of it. I'm also seeing here too, and a lot of it is because you listening, you believing, you trusting, you having courage now, and it takes all of that to get you out of that bad position you was in, that bad spot. And you have balance. There was a little unbalance there, so now you got balance back in your life here. You are not dealing with fear. It seems like a lot of fear had taken you. You have that part of falling into that ditch, as I call it. But again, Taurus, I see that you have came out. Also, it's saying here too that first you love yourself, and that's what you're doing. You realizing that, okay, I can do this. I believe in me. I trust in my decisions that I make. And so that's that's the first step. That's how you was really able to pull yourself out of this bad position that you were in. And a lot of this was dealing on a mental energy that's here. I do see here where I feel, Taurus, that some of you is really going to be getting into a real positive relationship, because sometimes you can connect with people and they could not be the right energy, and they could cause you to spin into that low vibration. And I feel like that some of you Taurus here, that's what happened. But I do feel like that now you are definitely into a relationship that works. It's a strong connection that I see that's there. It's helped raise you up. First, you raised yourself, and so now with the relationship, you able to continue and take it to another level. Because of the balance that is there, you able to see now. So once before, where you were in this low level energy, you were dealing with darkness. You couldn't really see. You didn't understand. Now you can see. Now you are dealing with understanding here. I'm also seeing here, and this is because why, again, partially why that this is your miracle moment, your magic moment that's going on here with you. At one point, you wasn't listening because you were dealing with the fear, and so the fear was keeping you from listening. It was keeping you from seeing. But because you pushed past that, now you can hear. Now you got the information. You're very protected, Taurus here. So I feel like that you felt this fear had you feeling like you needed protecting. You wasn't protected. You have strong protection here. And also you are ready to try it again. There has been some Taurus here, and I keep hearing Leo, but there's been some Taurus here that been hurt or disappointed. I feel disappointed more so than anything. And so you're ready to dust yourself off, get back up, get back on the bike again, and ride the bike now. So you understanding that that wasn't the end of the chapter or the end of the book. There's more to it. And speaking of books, I definitely see a Taurus here where I feel like you are going to really get into this book. And this book is going to be so powerful because you lived it. And so this is not something here that you are imagining. You're going to write your experience here. So this is going to be an excellent time here for you Taurus that I see here. And I'm telling you about a story, and that's what this is talking about. And it's saying a never ending story, but you going to write your story, and your story is going to really be right on time. That's why I say that it's going to, you're going to tell the truth here. And you are really connected. You have made a very strong, powerful connection that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that where things wasn't being fair, now it's turned around. So life and situations is definitely being fair now. It's saying that you got the upper hand here. So I see, Taurus, that it's like you win. You got the upper hand here. You can see this is a higher power, and this is where you at. You came out of that low energy, that ditch. You raised yourself up to this higher power. You at the energy here where you a lot of support that's going on. I'm also seeing celebration that's here, so you will be involved with some celebration, as a well-deserved celebration that I see that's here also. I'm also seeing here too where I keep picking up that there could be a Taurus that could be dealing with travel, so you could be a pilot or something like that. And I just feel like that there's going to be, it's like there's more than what you even realize. So you kind of looking at, okay, I got this position and I'm going here and going there, but I feel like that there's going to be some other kind of assignment or something that's going to come your way where you're going to be like, wow, this is really an opportunity. And I feel like that you will definitely be able to handle this new opportunity that I see. I also see a Taurus here that you're very good dealing with people, connecting with, I should say, spirits or energy from the other side. So I see a Taurus here that this is something that's going to really, it's going to jump out of you. So, and it's going to jump out because it's been trying to get out. So now it's like you giving it permission to come out. It's out, and it's like raring to go. So there's going to be a lot of communication that's going to be going on with dealing with the spirit energy. I feel like that you will be able to make some closures, help people in a lot of ways with that. I also feel, Taurus, here with that energy, I also see you help solving like cases. So I see you working with the law enforcement, and it's almost like you are able to go and find people or situations that they couldn't find. Even with all of their technology, they still not able to do what you're able to do, Taurus here. So this is definitely going to be a gift. This is you, and so, and people are going to really appreciate what you have here, and you're going to be able to use it. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that some of you Taurus here, some of you are going to get back together with someone, and some of you are not. So I'm picking up two energies that's going on here. So I feel like that whatever was had you in that dark place, that had you in that hole, you come out of it. You're not going back into it. If that means that you have to move on, if that means that you have to leave people and situation in that dark place, that dark hole, then that's what it means then. I'm also saying here too where I feel like that you can't change other people. So if a person is not ready, or you can't force them, because I feel a Taurus here where you trying to change somebody, or you trying to force them to get to where you want them to get to, and it's saying you can't do that. People have to make it and get there, or if they don't love you, they don't love you. If they can't, I mean, you can't turn a kitten into a mountain lion. So you're going to start to realize that, Taurus, and I feel like that some of you are saying, okay, I understand I can't change other people. I can change me, but I can't change other people, and that's what you're going to be definitely working on. I'm also seeing here too, where I do see Taurus here, where you kind of been looking at somebody else. So you were looking somewhere else, want to connect with this person, want love from this person, but somebody else over here really was giving you or want to give you what you not getting out of this person. So again, this is what I'm saying, when sometimes you have to let people go. You just can't make them. And so I feel like, Taurus, you're going to realize, and you're going to go back over here to what you're going to realize, wow, I've been looking all over here, but I had it all the time over here. So the good thing about it is that you recognize that some people don't, be so busy looking that they never see what they have there. So that's going to be the good thing about it, Taurus, is that you are going to recognize, excuse me, you're going to recognize that what you're looking for and what you need and what you want, you have it, but it's in another direction. I also feel like that doesn't necessarily just mean a relationship. Excuse me, I have to have a drink of water. It doesn't necessarily mean relationship. This could also mean career. So you are trying and doing everything you can, just giving it, just pushing and pushing. And then you starting to realize, well, wait a minute, I'm doing all this effort. I don't care how much effort I do. It's just not going to work here. And so what you need to go over here is, like, they've been telling you or saying, come here. This is what we have for you. And so I feel like that this is what you also going to do. So it doesn't necessarily mean relationship, personal relationship. This could also be dealing with career. So I just feel like that this is the time, Taurus, where you're going to get the right fit, or you going to find the right fit. It's almost, Taurus, like you've been putting on some shoes, and these shoes hurt your feet because they was too small. They didn't fit. So now you finally got you a pair of shoes that definitely fit. Also, Taurus, I feel like that I'm seeing a Taurus here, and I feel that you're working on an oil field or something to do with oil here. So I feel like that I feel you're going to be excited because I see you celebrating, but it's also saying make sure that you read the fine print, because I see you signing something here, and with something hidden in this contract. And so it's saying make sure that you know how sometimes we could get so excited that we just start signing, and some people you can trust with a handshake, and some people you can't. Well, with this situation, I feel like that you have to look at the fine print. That's what it keeps saying. Read the fine print. And I feel like it's just a matter of you reading it, understanding it, and then making a decision on it before you move forward. So I'm seeing here, Taurus, something to do with oil, something like that. But I see celebration, so it kind of feels like when a person strike oil, something is going to really be happening here dealing with oil. Again, I also see here too where it feels like that this could be, because I'm picking up two energies dealing around this oil. Now another one, it feels like that you could be a person that have land, and this land, there's some kind of minerals or something going on with this land that you have, and you didn't even know it. But again, it feels like striking oil. So you will definitely benefit from whatever this is that's going on with this land energy that is here. Well, Taurus, I feel like that, and I'm happy for those of you that has came out of the hole, that has came out of the darkness. I'm happy for you. You're not going back into it. And if you would like more information, my contact information is below. And I want to thank you for joining me at True Prediction Tea. Until next time.